I don't think we should trust either of them.
I think we should find out if he is in fact bringing order. And
There's
if
no
he
way
is,
to
we
do
help him crush the elves.
there's no way to do that though.
Well, there is. There are options. What did he say to Cindric's question?
Did he ever actually give me an answer?
What was...
My question was basically, why are all of you people from other worlds interfering with us, basically?
Because he may or may not be from your world, and he's forcing you, just as you got your freedom from these other worlds.
How is he forcing us?
He's going to come in and force his law and his order.
You say that he broadcasted these things. Do you have recordings of said broadcasts?
He has flyers.
The weapon he wields. What does it look like?
He didn't say anything about him wielding a weapon.
I know, that's why I'm asking this question.
I don't know.
Why would it matter what kind of weapon he had?
I'm
He says,
confused by that question as well.
Well, he holds an ancient draconic sword, and if it's ever been seen, then who would like to know?
What? Who
Never
holds an
mind.
ancient
Just-
draconic sword? What? Yeah, I don't get at all.
Well, he's not going to tell you right now that he's got visions of what the guy actually looks like, so he can confirm if it's him or not. Not in front of the elf.
Oh, well. I guess you just don't answer then.
Yeah.
All right, well,
He
I'll
doesn't
take
know.
the flyers.
I believe we
I
need
mean-
to speak to the dragons of Sulia.
Yeah, we should talk to that last dragon that Barbie was talking about for sure. Because this is all just a bunch of hearsay and a flyer, which is great. What were you planning on doing? I mean, because there's a barrier around the world. Do you have a way to get through it?
They must.
There is a way to get through it, yes. It's called the Lang's Loophole.
And what is that?
It's a route going through a specific atmosphere that allows you to go through it.
And that will bring you to the surface.
Able to bring you right here.
Yeah, but here is
The
not...
city.
You can't go anywhere outside of this place.
That's correct.
You can't interact with any of the natives.
Uh-huh.
So what were you planning on doing once you got here?
Finding a natives.
I suppose. Well, I mean, he does have a point. We are here.
It's true, but how could he have known that we would be here? How long have you been here waiting? If you didn't find a native, how long would you wait? What would you do instead?
We would have waited. We would have tried our best.
I feel it is the just thing to inform you as well that the wizard whose property adjoins this place has requested your departure. All of your departures.
I would be very willing to make sure they all do. I and my organization want this planet to never, ever see any spelljammers. They have been troubled enough by outsiders.
How?
And
Well, it's
just-
true because the original dragons and giants were outsiders to the world.
And I suppose your organization would stop others from entering the world.
That's correct.
But you do not speak for your organization. They are a group.
I do. I do speak for them. There was a reason why I was sent here, and that is why.
You can be overruled, though, can you not?
If the council decides, then they do, yes, but besides that, I cannot.
Has
This is very, very complicated. Like, who's the bad guys and who's the good guys? Can we
we
start
don't know.
You
We
could.
don't know. Has he given? I look at the flyer. Is there like any kind of a timetable
No.
or like a when? Like when
it's
do you
straight
think?
propaganda?
When do you think that this is going to happen?
It's already beginning. There was already a blast, a radius that did something.
The return of the
planet.
Drakes.
Maybe. Well, there was a blast, a
Drakes,
thing.
They
Mhm.
awoke him, the Drakes.
The red light in the sky.
Yeah,
awakening
that's
of
what
the
I was
Drakes.
thinking.
The two events
Well, the-
coincide.
They were like a
The-
week apart, weren't they?
The alehouse Drake, not the Drakes we found.
Oh.
The awakening of the intelligent Drakes.
God damn, I missed a lot.
Yeah, there was like
So-
red, and it was everywhere, like you know.
We should. I hope that I turn to the elf and I say, I hope you can understand that all this is a lot to take in, but we need more information. All that you've brought is a flyer, and
Sulia
No.
should deal with its own matters.
well, an outside force is trying to retake. So may not be, if it turns out to be that some outside force is trying to retake us by claiming to be our ancient ancestors, then outside help may be needed, but hopefully not.
Besides this and the flyers and information, what other help can you provide against an invading force?
Give me a sec. If we have a written affidavit of all of those leaders of the countries, then we are allowed to deploy the Elven Armada in full force to make sure that no
You wish us to sign
Outsiders.
our world over to you.
We
I just kind of laugh at the
we
idea
are
of
not.
getting all of the world leaders to agree on something.
I actually
a government. We
I
have
kind of
peacekeeping
stand up as a-
force.
I stand up from the table at this point and just kind of go to depart.
I do not. If that is your plan, is to get all of the nations of the world of Syria to agree to this thing, then you don't hold your breath because they don't agree on anything.
This is a war-torn land. Many nations are still bearing old grudges.
You would be better suited to seek to arm those who would fight back on the planet's surface against whatever invaders would come than you would be to get an agreement so that you can protect them with your ships. I don't know how much protection ships can be on a world that they can't get to.
Arm a rebellion, then. That was our second plan.
We are still unsure if this is even needed. We have still not confirmed if he is even a threat. For all we know, he is here to help, and these are the threat.
Oh, I know. You said you're not
Perhaps-
going. You said you're not going anywhere, right?
I'm not. But perhaps you could speak to him yourselves.
Can you arrange that?
I can arrange a ship.
Can arrange a ship to take us to him?
That's correct.
Okay. Well, I imagine that'll take a couple days at the very least. Correct.
Correct.
Okay. That'll give us time to talk to the last dragon, to go, collect our thoughts, think on all of this. A decision this important shouldn't be made rashly. And I get up as well.
That's the only way I commit decisions.
That's why we don't let you make decisions, Rava.
Hey, I made a new best
And with
friend
that,
that way, right,
We
Wilhelm?
will end the game.
Yeah.
Wilhelm nods.
Well, this is interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna
And
end up going
then-
to war with the Elven Armada.
Then after that, I tell you guys that Ghoul actually has visions of the last dragon, so he could confirm.
What? How long have you been having visions?
Yeah, like, by the way.
Not the last dragon. The last dragon.
Or,
last dragon.
yeah. Sorry, the sun.
Do you want us to find you a doctor?
No,
How do you know it's the last giant and the last dragon's son?
Anam cannot lie.
Okay, I get that he can't lie, but how do you know that what you saw is the last giant and the last dragon's son?
Anam.
Did he tell you that with words?
That's a good question. Did he?
I'm sorry, but
Did he tell you that, or did you just guess that?
Oh no! It's the stone tablet of Anam.
what
Well, that
stone
was some-
tablet?
No, you
That
both
talked about other worlds. That,
did it. I thought that was the
But-
one that revealed
It
the.
also revealed the sun, and
Yeah.
but it.
So you guys read it and have.
But there was
Well,
no.
now that-
There was no vision of it, though.
Well, no,
it was
I
a
never,
description.
I never got to read this. You never
Yeah.
showed this to me.
I only
So
got
if you could,
glimpses of it.
if you could send me the information that it has, Doc, I will read over it before next session.
It shattered.
Okay.
I only got glimpses of it before it shattered.
It shattered when?
I was sure it did. Didn't it shatter when Malfurion came back?
Yes.
It
Fuck.
did.
Damn it.
Yes,
Um,
you can't even show it to
Yeah,
me.
you got the tablet when Malfurion died, but then when he came back, it shattered.
Yeah,
That's
which is
why-
why you just gotta say, you gotta take my word for it, mate.
Which is I
You gotta
got
take
I
my
got
word.
I got a glimpse of it. I got to partially look at it, and I got the
I
part
mean, it-
about the union between the two and the child, but there was nothing about any imagery or anything like that. It was
You-
just
I
the
just went
child
off of what
existed.
Doc said that it doesn't translate from words; it translates to imagery.
It does.
Yeah.
So-
So if you send me the information that Ghoul would be able to tell us, I will read over that. And then, have you been having visions the entire time?
None recently. I also did get a picture, so I mean. I
But
had
you've
to-
been having like visions for like the past 8 sessions.
What? No. He's
Like I'm just trying to like correlate the timeline.
basically this happened around the time that Ghoul lost Malfurion. So whenever that happened,
You did get visions then, yeah.
yeah,
That was like 7 or 8 sessions ago,
yeah,
right? Like at least
around. I have no
That
idea.
was
very
around
very
the same time I got the egg.
Yeah.
Yep.
Has your egg been talking to you? What other secrets are you guys keeping?
We have
No.
held no secrets.
Except the visions.
They were not pertinent at the time.
Mooncarver speaks, but you all hear that.
The
Mooncarver. Actually, yes, Mooncarver. Do you know anything about the Last Dragon and the Last Giant's child?
It was a heroic war story when I was created. Well, not created, but used in the war. I was used in the war, I should just say. For clarification. By a great hero.
Okay, but we're ending the session, so we can
Yeah.
end the
Yeah.
session, and this can all be like the in between of just like, what? What do you mean you've been having visions for weeks and weeks?
Yeah. All right.
Where did you
Interesting.
get the moonstone, by the way?
The Moonstone? When we returned Luffy's collar to Aaron Silverthal, she gave me the Moonstone then.
Oh, that's right.
Hmm.
Okay.
But I've never actually examined it or done anything with it. At
I
the
believe-
time, I just kind of accepted it and moved on.
Doc, didn't you also give me his dragon form,
Mhm.
or was that just a?
All right, guys, I'm going to have to duck out. I will see you all later on.
See ya.
See you, man.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah,